game devs, welcome back to another Gdevelop5 tutorial. In this tutorial I will be showing you how to create a multiplayer car racing game with physics in Gdevelop5. So this tutorial was requested by someone some months back. Okay, to just give you guys a big preview of this. Here we go, preview. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so I'm controlling both players. Okay. Okay, so close that, minimize. Let's open Gdevelop5. So we will be creating an empty game. So create a new project. Scroll to the bottom. Okay, before we begin, in case you're new to Gdevelop is an easy-to-use game creator with no programming language to learn. You can download that. The link is in the description below. So create a new project. Scroll to the bottom, empty game. So first of all, we need to add a scene. We should name this race. Okay, go to my game settings, properties, and then we need to change the width to 1200 and the height 700. Apply, and now open up your scene. Okay, so here we go. So now let's add in some objects. Before we do that, let's change the scene color. You can do that by right clicking scene properties. Here we go, scene background color. Select that. There we go. And okay. So now let's add in some objects. Add a new object. Let's add in the sprite. Add an animation. Add. Oh wait, before we do this now. Sorry about that. Let's use without sprite. Okay, add a new object without sprite. Choose an image. Okay, so here we go. Floor width 70 and the height 70. I'll just name that grass need found. Apply. Let's put in our grid, show grid. Now we need to set up the grid. This is the width, this is the cell width, that is the width of the grid, and this is the height. As you can see, it's set to 32 and 32 by default. So just set that 70 and 70. Apply. Got that. Put this into the scene. Here we go. Now you can just move this, zoom out. Okay, so this is almost similar to the car physics example we have in Gdevelop. Well, I have added some features to this in this tutorial. Okay, so this will be the floor. And let's go edit objects. Behaviors, we need to give this a physics 2 behavior. So there's a physics 1. Oh, sorry about that. So here we go. We have a physics engine. This is an old physics behavior, so I'd recommend use a physics engine 2.0. So let's go. Physics 2 properties 5. Here we go, cancel, shape, box. Yeah, because this is a shape because our grassman carrot is shaped like a box, or it is a rectangle, so we have to use the box as a file. So let's go, there we go. So these are the default values, just keep that there. Now for the layers, you have to check this. So this is the floor we want. The first layer to be for player 1 and the second layer for player 2. So you have to check both, or else our player 2 will not move on this or just fall right through the physics platform. So apply. Okay, now let's add in the car's body. Add new objects, sprite, add an animation, add. So here we go, this will be for our boy. I'll just name that boy underscore car underscore body. Boy car body behaviors. Add behavior. Same physics 2 engine. Sorry about that. This is the same behavior physics engine 2.0. 5 dynamic. Shape. Okay, cancel shape. As you can see, we can use a polygon or the box. Well, we recommend use the box because the shape of the car is in a box. So use the box. So density is at the default values. Now just scroll down to your layers. So this is our player, so check this for player and leave this on check. So I will explain this layer along the line. Apply. Add new object, sprite, add an animation, add monster underscore car underscore body. Behaviors, add a behavior, same here, let's use a physics engine 2.0, dynamic, cancel, shape box with 0 height, 0 shape x offset x, 0 shape offset y, 0 density, same, these are the default values. Now you uncheck this and check this. So this is to enable our car passes beside the body player 1 or player 2 passes, which is the monster car body passes beside our boy car body. If you check this, now they both on the same layer, or if you check this, they both on the same layer, so they can't pass through each other, rather they just collide as a physics object. So we'll check there. Let's go. Apply. Okay, so now let's add in thighs. Or before we do that, I'll just put this into and scale this down a bit. Width 160, height 80, custom size. Okay, place that here. Do the same, width 160, height 80, custom size. Okay, I'll place this behind my player or behind the boy car body. Okay, so let's hide the grid. Let's add in the car's type. Cancel. Add new object, sprite, add an animation, add. So let's go. This is for our body, which is a boy car body. So name this boy underscore fire. Apply, put it into the scene, set the width of 32 and the height 32, custom size. We need to zoom in to place this properly. Okay, this is perfect. So just place it right here. Do the same, put in another file, width 32, height 32, custom size, and place that here. Okay, now for monster, add a new object, sprite, an animation, add wheel, name this monster underscore fire. Apply, put this into the scene, so I'll just put this width 32, height 32, custom size, place that here, the same, hello, width 32, height 32, custom size, and place that here. Okay, so now let's add in the physics behavior, edit object for our boy tire behaviors, add behavior, physics 2.0, physics engine 2.0, so fire dynamic can skip shape. Now the shape of our fire is in a circle, so you just set circle to the shape, radius 0, 0, 0, okay, default values. Now since this is for player 1, you leave this check, leave the first layer checked, so apply. And this is for monster fire, edit object behaviors, add behavior, scroll to the bottom, physics engine 2.0, shape, circle, uncheck layers and uncheck mask, check layers and check max on the second, apply. Okay, so let's pull in our player's head into the scene. Add new object, sprite, add an animation, add. So here we go, this is boy underscore head. Apply, listen to the scene. Oh wait, this is really big. So just scale this down to about width 40, height 40 in custom size. Okay, that's okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so let's do the same for monster sprite, add an animation, add head, name this monster underscore head. Apply, put it into the scene. Okay, so width 50, height 50, custom size. Okay, just place that right here. That's perfect. Okay, so I think that's all we need to do for the scene presently, or this layout. Zoom out. It's about 50. Okay, so before we go to our events, let's set these objects for the head. Edit object behaviors. We need to give this a physics object. Let's give this a physics behavior, sorry about that. Okay, 5 dynamic shape polygon. Same, since this is our monster head, uncheck the first layer and check the second layer. Apply. Edit object behaviors, add the behavior, scroll to the bottom, physics engine supports O, shape, polygon, scroll to the bottom, and leave this checked, apply. Okay, so that's it. Now preview. Okay, so please don't apply, close that. Okay, so as you can see, our scene, like everything we put into the scene was falling downwards. That's because the base is not a static. It was not set to static behaviors. Here we go. Type dynamic, no. Static. Apply and preview. So here we go. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work because we haven't linked this together. Okay, so close that and let's go to our events. Add an empty event. Add a condition. Beginning of the scene. At the beginning of the scene. Add an action. Okay, so we need to add a revolute. Let's add a revolute joint between two bodies. For the first object, that will be boy, fire. So just second object, boy, car, body. So anchor X on first body, boy, fire, point, full stop, point, open a bracket, quotation, center. Sorry, there's supposed to be an X here. Okay, P point on center. Okay, something's not right. Oh, an underscore here. Here we go. So boy 5 points X center. Do the same here. Boy underscore fire. Third point. Open a bracket. Center, close, close. And then an X here. Sorry, a Y. Second object. Anchor X on second object. That'll be boy underscore fire dot point X, open a bracket, and center. Okay, so anchor Y on second body. That'll be boy underscore fire dot point Y, open a bracket, open a quotation, or put a quotation here, center, close that up. So enable angle limit default no, enable morpho no, allow collision between connected bodies no. Okay, so these attaches are weaker body to the boy fire. Preview. So there we go. As you can see, it's now attached. So we need to do the same thing for our monster. So just copy that, copy, paste, open this up. First object, monster. So change everything. Monster fire. Now just change the object. This is the object. So monster underscore fire. The same here. Monster underscore fire. Same here. Monster underscore fire, and right here monster underscore fire. And okay, so preview. So okay, so there's that right here. Close that. Okay, here's the problem. Add a revolute joins between monster fire and monster car body, not boy car body. So here we go. Preview. As you can see, it's now attached. So this is why we use a layer. As you can see, it's overlaying. Something's not right here. We'll fix it quickly. So close that. Now add an action. Let's connect the head to the body. Okay, so for that, we need to change the Z other. So you need to choose which player comes in front or behind. So I just set it to about 10. Same for the thighs. 11. Set it at 11. Set the monster card body. About, let's use 5. Thighs. 6 and 6. Same for the head. Okay, we could just use 7 as a set other for the head. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for this. So preview. Okay, there we go. So you can see this is now behind this player and the tires, and no more going through our boy's tires. So close. Let's go to our events and add some controls for movements. So add a condition. Key is pressed. Key pressed. Right. So right key is pressed. Add an action. Add a So here we go, we need to add a rotation to the object boy fire behavior. I guess I'm just not right. Okay, now this is the old behavior, this is the new. As you can see, physics engine depreciated, and this is physics engine 2.0. This is what we need. So boy fire that will be the 35 space. We need to add in a fine delta so it increases fine delta. Okay, now add a sub condition. Add a condition angular velocity of boy fire manifest is greater than. Let's compare 5500 add an empty event. Before we do that, now add a condition. Angular velocity of boy fire manifest is greater than, value to compare, it's equal to, let's compare 0. Okay, now add an action. Change the angular velocity. We need to change the angular velocity of boy fire. Set to value 0.0001. Okay. Same here, angular velocity of boy fire is greater than 5,500. Add an action. And change the velocity, angular velocity of boy fire. Set to value 5500. Okay, preview. So here we go, as you can see it's moving. There we go. So now for the left, add an empty event, add a condition, key pressed, left. Okay, so left key is pressed, add an action, just copy this, copy, paste, apply to monster, fire, log of or inflation of minus 30. So using minus, so it subtracts from the speed, sorry, not monster fire, boy fire. So we subtract, add subcondition, add condition, angular velocity. Angular velocity of boy fire sine of plus is equal to the value 0. Okay, now add an empty fence, add a condition, velocity. The angular velocity of boy fire is less than minus 160. Okay, add an action, change the angular velocity. So let's change the angular, sorry about that, not change, angular velocity. So change the angular velocity of boy fire, set to value minus 160. Okay, so now add an action, angular velocity of boy fire, there we go, set to value minus 0.0001. Okay, preview. So here we go, moves front, it moves backwards, moves front, and it moves backwards. Okay, we need to weld our head to the body. Just real quick, add an action, weld, repeating the weld, add weld joints. Here we go, first object, boy head, second object, boy car body. Okay, so here we go, anchor on X of first body, which is boy underscore head dot point X center, do the same here, boy underscore head dot point X center, do the same, anchor on second body, boy underscore head dot, there we go, and anchor on Y body, oh sorry about that, anchor on Y body, change that to Y, and anchor on Y body, and repeat boy underscore head dot point, change that to Y. Okay, so this connects our boy head to our boy cup body. Just copy that, copy and paste. And let's set that to monster head. Here we go, monster head, monster, same here, monster, monster, and monster. So link this to our monster car body. Okay, preview. So There we go, since it's now connected to the car or to the body here. So now let's add in some controls for our monster. To do that, I'll just copy this, copyright, add an empty fence. So add a comments to separate this, comments. Okay. So now paste this here and delete this. Okay, so right key is pressed now, right for place control. We'll be using D. So D key is pressed, add to monster file. As I'll put this angular velocity of monster fire. Same again, angular velocity of monster fire. Here again. And right here, monster fire. Add an empty fence. There we go. I'll just copy this here. Copy and paste. So V key pressed, A. So A key is pressed. Okay, here we go. Okay, so A key is pressed, add to monster fire. A log of minus 30 angular velocity of monster fire. Same here, monster fire. Here again, monster fire. And right here, monster fire. Okay, so that should be all the events. Okay, so this was actually a project I was working on some months back. I just left it because of some reasons. Okay, but it will be available to download. The link is in the description below. And this can also be used to create a hill climb racing type of game whereby you have hills and you have to go up hills and down hills. So it's really good and I think it should be helpful for you. So that's how it's done. Thank